Alright guys, well here she is moving along down the track. Yeah, it's a complete mess on the layout, I know it. Track is dirty. Scenery's coming down. It's been a minute since I've done anything with it. And then around and around and around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. But I've been working on other things too. You know, for example, I went ahead and darkened this up, made it look a little bit better. And with this, I went ahead and installed an LED into the mine here. Still have to get that put back in place. So there's been a few other things I've been doing. And you can see it's pretty bright, you know, light for the train there. So it's coming together quite good. So that's one decoder done. I got one more left that I'm gonna put into this DC Loco. Of course, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do because I also use this guy to clean the track. As you can see, there's got a piece of sandpaper with a rubber band around him. He just runs on the track and cleans it. So the only thing left to do now for that locomotive is to go ahead and grind down the lead or whatever that is that's inside there. Gotta grind that down so the circuit board will sit on top of that so I can put the show back on. Other than that, that's the last thing that's got to happen. So that's it, guys, for the install of the decoder. I hope you found it useful. And we'll just swing on over back to the computer and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you the make of this engine. Not really sure who it's made by. It just says made in Yugoslavia. And there is the name of the manufacturer. I have no idea who that is. And over here, it's got a worm drive that uses a spring, as you can see right there. So that's pretty wild. Wanted to get in, give you some close-ups of this stuff. So what I'll do is I'll end up putting some liquid tape on those wires there, as well as with right there, so I can lay that circuit board up there. And this is the LED that I was telling you about right there in the front. It's that little yellow thing right there in the front right there. Right there. That's the LED. And it has it in the back as well. So this decoder comes with the LEDs already built onto the board. So you don't have to add your own light like a lot of these other ones that you do. And as far as the weight goes, it's got to be grinded down on the top here to where the decoder can sit on top of this thing without the shell getting in the way. And then of course it just simply slides back into place right over the worm gear or the worm drive thing, spring deal. Now it's back in business. But this is the locomotive. Again, I showed you the name of it. If anybody has any idea of who that actual maker is, that'd be great if you could tell me. I'm thinking it's probably just some kind of subsidiary of another major brand, maybe. I'm not really sure. It doesn't really tell you much. And I couldn't find anything online in regards to the manufacturer, so I'm not really sure. But it does resemble, you know, the major brand there. Was it Model Power Lifelike, one of them too? They're the ones that, most of these things are like, you know, one solid lead piece. But this one is a little bit different. And it didn't have a lead piece in the front either. It just had the one in the back. So that's why I was kind of thinking it might be like some kind of subsidiary of one of the other brands. Not really sure again. Don't really know. But anyway, all that's left really is just to go ahead and file down some more of that weight right there. So that decoder is set up there, and then basically strap it down. But I'm just going to put the liquid tape up here on the wire right there and down here and go from there. So that's what I'm going to do. Yep, so liquid tape. That way I'm not using regular electrical tape. I like it a lot better, actually. Plus that, you ever sit here and try to wrap electrical tape under something so small? I mean, come on. It's just easier just to use the liquid tape. Now maybe if this was HO scale, you might be able to get away with it, but being N scale, forget about it. Not going to waste my time. And I didn't have any shrink tubing that was this small, so we're going to just use liquid tape. Alright, let's get back to the chat room.